Hong Kong. We are back with the Private Military Manager Tactical Auto Battler game. And yes, so we were here. We have the final week of inspection for the second operation. Just to go through this building, get one hostage, optionally get a second hostage, and escape with everyone alive. I'll actually just do the practice for this, because I think the difficulty just increased. I don't remember, so I want to see like a taste of how we do with the current setup. And we can also just go through this while Twitch's ad goes, or it won't be fully overlapped.
Visual contact.
Like, I'm trying to remember. Last time I think we were doing... Well, I think everyone's health was like the same as it is now, except Centeno had a bit more. For a second, that grenade looked way better placed than it actually was. I do love how we've just like min-maxed Christian to just be like breacher, nothing else. So whenever he breaches a room, it literally just like wipes the entire room. I think this is another grenade in this room. Yep, that is another grenade. And I think after here we... Maybe we don't need to pull Santino back yet. Because this is a very easy room, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That room is like nothing. You know, I don't think this upcoming room is that hard. You know, the following room is just to defend. Which is pretty easy, because we also have a grenade on that.
Visual contact.
Yeah, we might want to see if we can get like some armor, maybe, or something. Really, I think the one thing that's going to make a huge difference is just XP.
Visual contact. Man down.
I thought there was meant to be a grenade there. Oh, that's right, I removed the other grenade. I forgot about that. No, wait. Wasn't there meant to be a grenade there? I don't know.
Mission accomplished.
I need to check this. There's a grenade in section 4. Okay, yeah, there's only... Right. I just want to double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only one grenade. Oh, these guys are back, so they can go back out on a mission. Raphael 0%. 0%. 0%. Wow, these are tough. It might be their moves. No, actually, their moves are kind of okay. They have discipline no less than 52. We didn't really want that. We'd be gambling on a +5 to mood. But it's David's request, right? His mood's pretty good already. Okay, the party changes stuff a lot, apparently. We do not have the global modifier anymore, so we can just set people back to the usual. So beer and fried chicken are non-negotiable. What's his problem? He's depressed. I don't think we can afford to give free exercise. Oh, we can actually. I'm guessing Raphael's not really going to be happy no matter what I get him doing. Yeah. We'll do it that way around. Give him free exercise if he can handle it, which he can't. Okay. We'll max those two then. You... Yeah, maybe you should rest. Let's see if we can fit in a freaks. No. There's no way that was gonna work. This guy will be fine. Just reduces physical training a little. Oh, it doesn't affect the second number. Okay, whatever. It's like research, yes, decrease salary. Wild. Just decrease their salary, haha. Oh my god, we got a +5 discipline. I could have increased discipline. And we would have completed David's thing. Okay, Jack. Who is Jack? Jack's a... Jack's an assault rifle user. This is Control. The final preparations proceeding smoothly. There has been a development. It appears the Plaza is preparing to relocate Carlos. Between the clashes with the cartel, Pedro's sniffing around, and the chance someone's tracking him, they likely saw too much risk in keeping him in one place. We'll try to track Carlos during the move, but if the tensions with the cartel escalate, there's no guarantee we'll be able to secure him safely. And honestly, just as we feared from the beginning, there's a chance they won't hesitate to eliminate him rather than risk losing him to someone else. I hear you haven't decided whether to extract just Carlos or Pedro's subordinate as well. Time's running out. Make a decision and finalize the operation plan before deployment. Carlos's relocation and interrogation preparations are nearly complete. Whichever you choose, don't forget, securing Carlos is non-negotiable. I'll contact you again once final preparations are in place. Over. Your dispatch requests have arrived. These ones I can hopefully do. Jack wants the average mood to be increased by 10. Sure. We'll do that. David's stamina increased by 5. Can Raphael do any of these? No. Can Jack do any of these? Maybe. It's unlikely. Do we still get paid the deposit? It's kind of like a genuine question now. Mood 54.4. I think we can afford to use first aid kits where necessary. So not there. should be trying to increase mood. We should also be able to just do the same kind of thing as yesterday, more or less. Can we somehow sneak some exercise into here? Not really. Or can we? We can. I mean, not, yeah, some free exercise, I mean. Not just exercise, free exercise. It's an expensive schedule, but it is what it is. Average mood decreased. Oh my god. But overall it increased, but... David's stamina down by 10. I don't know, I guess we're still partying? My god, that stamina hit. Santino's mood's gone up. Boss, it looks like things are taking a serious turn. Cartel members are all over the streets now. This area used to be one of the safe ones, but not anymore. Not sure if the police are being bribed or if they're just afraid of collateral damage, but they're turning a blind eye. If that were, it's just like any other part of Cordivia. But it looks like faction fights and turf wars have broken out. There was a shootout in the middle of the street on my way here. Two sides were squaring off, then they pulled out handguns, then rifles. Next thing I knew, they were pulling out rifles and shotguns. People were screaming, running for cover, while cartel members were dropping to the ground. It was total chaos. I almost took a bullet myself while coming to work. I'm still shaken from it. Just as the intel suggested, it looks like the conflict between the cartel and the plaza is getting worse. At this rate, the whole area will turn into a battlefield. Hopefully it won't affect our operation. And hopefully I won't have to dodge bullets on the way to work again. Tino's mood increased. We still need a lot more mood though. We are mood maxing. Can you do free exercise so you're like healthier now? You can, cool. Boss, we don't have much time left. Clashes between the cartel and the plaza are becoming more frequent. I'm starting to worry this might escalate into a full-scale uprising. I would like once again request that you extract my subordinate. I'll try reaching out to the regional police for support on my end. I'm not sure if you're aware, but relations between the central police, which I belong to, and the regional police aren't that great. They view us as hyenas swooping in to steal their cases. On the contrary, many central police officers see themselves as elite and tend to look down on the regional police. On top of that, I'm not even officially assigned to this area. Technically, I'm just a cop on extended leave, a complete outsider with no connection to the local law enforcement, so there's no guarantee they'll even consider my request for support. I'll negotiate as best as I can. If they refuse to help, I fear, and as I fear they might, then my subordinates' only help lies with you and the CSS. I look forward to your positive response. I have to increase discipline. Jack is my friend, so he asks for less money. Nice. Can I have more friends? I kind of want to get everyone's mood and stamina higher. Let's have another party. I mean, that only really increases mood, but... I'll go down here. Oh, David's physical can no longer improve. He's a big guy. Oh, everyone has massive perception growth now. But everyone has max perception. Maybe it's time to get a get some new blood. I think I did say It looks like they have the highest potential growth. They're hard to train, but they do have the highest potential growth. Or is it perception? We'll start with that maxed out. And then we'll balance it out. Well, stamina's kind of low. Eddie got indigestion. This is Pedro. I've got bad news, boss. The regional police declined my request for support, saying they can't afford the risk in the middle of the cartel conflict. No proof it's a plaza stronghold, no proper warrant, no confirmation I'm an undercover investigator. They threw out every excuse in the book, but the odds are they're being bribed. Plazas under cartel control often maintain ties with local law enforcement to avoid arrests when things go south. From the police's perspective, picking a fight with the cartel only puts themselves and their families in danger. Taking hush money and living comfortably is a safer, smarter choice. I submitted another request for extraction to the Central Police, which I belong to, but it was rejected again. He was reluctant to go undercover from the start. He knew exactly how dangerous it would be, and I'm the one who convinced him, who promised him we'd protect him no matter what. But the superior who gave the order isn't even with the force anymore, and now they're saying it's too risky, just throwing him away like he doesn't matter. His safety is in your hands now, boss. I'm counting on you. Once you rescue him, he'll be an asset to you as well. He might not be able to return to the police force, but he's capable. I'm confident he'll make an excellent operator. Of course, I understand your position. Even if you choose to decline, our communication and cooperation will remain unchanged. Still, I ask you one last time, please choose to rescue him. I'll be taking my leave now. I have to find a way, no matter what. Good luck. Okay. Was it not one of our lineup that got the indigestion? I also forgot to check. I can still buy stuff, okay. I forgot to check the gear. What's this? Birdcage? Accuracy adjustment? Sure. Grenade Mark II? That's kind of expensive. You know, we only need $5,000. Can't afford a gun, but we're not going to need the gun, right? Birdcage? I don't even know how accuracy works in this game. But Christian can have that since he has the lowest accuracy, I guess. The M870. Okay, let's go. This is our final test run. Oh no, not quite the final test run. We will have one more test run. Santino taking less damage at this point is good.
Visual contact.
I hate how far back that grenade is. I might see if I can manually throw it. Or get the timing right for it. When we actually do this for real.
Visual contact. Visual contact.
Okay, not that bad.
Visual contact.
I want to say, David being first in damage is unusual. Usually it's Christian because of the breaching. But I guess there's a lot more targets in the non-breach areas now, so you can catch up. We have to keep Eddie in the back row. I believe that's what we have to do, right? Is Eddie in the back row for extra damage?
Visual contact.
This is like concerningly close. We just need like a little bit of extra damage, or Santino needs to be a bit tankier. Or maybe even David for that matter. All that's left now is deployment, boss. Whether we proceed with plan A or plan B in the field is up to you. You can make the call right up until the moment we deploy, but given how urgent the situation is, waiting too long may result in a forced deployment. Whichever plan you choose, it won't mean anything unless the operation succeeds. So review everything carefully, and base your decision on the practice and inspection ops thus far. Operation Week has begun. This is Control. Carlos's relocation, containment, and interrogation preparations are complete. All that's left now is for your PMC to secure him during the operation. According to intel, Carlos will be relocated in 4 days. It looks like the Plaza is planning to abandon the facility. That only gives us 3 days to rescue him based on our current operation plan. Move quickly. Understood? You must move in and retrieve Carlos no later than the 4th day. I expect you to honor the trust that's been placed in you. And if you're hesitating over Pedro's response, I will add an incentive. Those who follow orders without distraction deserve proper rewards. Stay focused on the mission and you'll be compensated accordingly. I'll leave it at that for now. I wish you the best of luck. Over. Jack failed the thing. Okay, we have today. We have today to do the thing. I'm gonna give everyone a dinner tonight. I'm gonna adjust things so people don't get injured, obviously. Like, things are a bit meh. You know, things aren't the best in terms of schedule. Right now, at least. And yes, we will pay where needed to get better numbers. Those are... we can't really afford to do that. That's pretty good, but I guess we can go a bit harder. Yeah. Research, carrot on a stick. Market. See new stuff? There is. There is new stuff. Grenade Mark 1, that armor. What guns are we using? Right shield reinforced, AK military, Mach 10 military, M870. I guess you can use the rank of the gear. Like, this is better. This is... I wish I could filter this by, like, type. FNC 7.6 is good. And Uzi military. Okay, there's no better shield. For a shotgun, we would need something better than standard of tier 4, which isn't on this list. These are the two best guns for the other two. Together would cost about 3,000. Maybe I just get it. Wait, I just want to check. AKM is 5, Mach 10 is 5, yeah. We'll purchase both of these. I mean, it says some of the numbers are worse, but they're better, okay? They're just better, because it's a higher tier thing. I just want to compare these two weapons. I don't know, it says it's better, so it's better, right? And we can purchase both attachments. Then we can look at what we have. Equipped by Christian, equipped by Christian. Equipped by AKM military. Okay, but what do we have? We have accuracy adjustment. We want that on the shotgun, probably. Or the shield, I don't really know. It says add reload speed, add -10 recoil. This makes you reload in more time, but you have less recoil. This gives you more crit chance. Where's the highest crit multiplier? Okay, so David gets that. I think we should only give that one to the people who reload between combats. Like, yeah, it's called tactical reload. So just David. God damn. I actually check like the that has no recoil. That already has reduced recoil. That is 8 recoil. That's 15 recoil. I don't know, maybe we'll give the other one to Christian. And then these are all used. I do just want to double check the accuracy stats. 11, I mean 16, 19, 28. No, I'll put that on the riot shield actually. Oh, the right shield can't have attachments. Apparently. Like, none at all. Then Eddie can have it. So double check. Yeah, no attachments. Where's Eddie's gun? Wait, was that the wrong item? That was the wrong item, wasn't it? Yeah. It's 30% additional damage within the extended range. Oh, I misunderstood how that works. It might actually be... You know, we'll keep it on the Uzi, I think. We'll see how this goes. Without any input. Hey, Andre. The point of this game is that you manage a PMC company. I just realized the word company was redundant. Basically, you like operations, you train your guys up and prepare like the plan, and then send them out. But they do have like time to prepare and train. I have this because this is me. This is who I am. Hey Sprinny, we are winning? Question mark? Wow, that was a really good grenade placement. I didn't have to manually do that one. We might be winning. This one is like... Oh, in the last test I did for this one? Actually, I think it was the... Yeah, the last test I did for this was really close to having like 2 people die. I did buy some more stuff, so hopefully it's better. Like, if this is smoother... This looks smoother. At least it does so far. Okay, now it doesn't. We want Eddie in the back, I forgot about that. Eddie must be in the back. For extra damage, I believe. He has extra damage when he's in the back. I could be wrong. Yeah, this is too close for comfort. You know what, we're just gonna have to put Eddie at the front. We might actually lose a person when we do the thing for real. Like, the chance for us to go wrong is very high. I do guess if someone dies, it is part of the job, though. I mean, technically speaking, part of the job is people dying. Followed me from like a month or 2 ago. Yeah, a lot of people miss me because of time difference. All that's left now is the real op boss. Just be sure, let me confirm one last time whether you've chosen a plan. Plan A is based on their client's original request, which involves rescuing Carlos only. The operation takes place at dusk and consists of extraction followed by exfiltration. Plan B is based on Pedro's request, which involves rescuing both Carlos and Pedro's subordinate, who is being held at the San Vicente Plaza. This operation takes place at night. According to our analysis, Plan B is the more difficult of the two, but Pedro has promised to reward us if we agree to it. What's important is that if we fail this operation, there will be no second chance, so please consider carefully before making your decision. Now we will begin the final operation plan. I wish you were happier. Can I make you happier? I know it's your stamina. I don't think I can talk to you to increase your stamina. I can make you happier. And I can decrease your stamina. And fail to make him happier, apparently. No new dispatches, yep. Operation start. Here we go for real. Hopefully RNG doesn't meme me. We've arrived at the operation site. It's pitch black out here. I can't see a thing. If we can't see anything, neither can the enemy. Moving around in the dark? Seriously? I feel like a damn thief. You mean more like a kidnapper? Oh. Commence operation. The real one. This is the only one that actually matters if we win or not. I like how devastating the breach is, but the boxes is just like, huh? Nothing happened. Almost morning, you're gonna sleep? Okay. Have a good sleep. That's our building. Moving in. Santino's health is a little bit less than it was normally. Yeah, Santino's health is a little low. It's concerning. I might move Santino back. Yeah, let's move him back actually. And we'll move Christian forward. Moving further inside. Don't shoot the hostage, not even by accident. That was close. The plaza almost took him out first. This is our guy, Carlos. He matches the photo. It's him. Who are you? Are you here to assassinate me? No. If that were the case, you wouldn't have shot that guy. Then, are you here to kidnap me? Who the hell are you people? He's sharper than I expected. No wonder he's wanted. Save the chatter for later. We don't have time right now. He's right, you know. Let's wrap this out and get out of here. You built the hood, right? Wait, you don't have to cover... HQ, target secured. Exfiltrating now. If you don't want to end up full of holes like that guy over there, you'd better follow closely. Okay. Now we hope this goes well. This is the one room that's going to hurt us a lot, potentially. Room. Quote unquote room. So, Pedro's subordinate is supposed to be here. Let me repeat, do not shoot the hostage. God. This is getting kind of annoying. Like, the health of everyone, it's worrying. Hey, snap out of it. They roughed him up pretty badly. Can you stand? Who are you people? You could say we're your guardian angels. You're Pedro's guy, right? We're here to get you out. Me? So Detective Pedro didn't abandon me after all? Save the tears for later. Right now, we need to get out of here. Stick close. We don't have the manpower to carry you out. Okay, we put David at the back. Already a vehicle at the extraction point. Move out. The police have mobilized you to the gun. Oh my god, that's twisted so fast. There's no time, hurry. Apparently there's no time because you're speaking so fast that I can't even read the text. Hey, our ride isn't here yet. We shake off the police in the plaza. We're almost there. It's the plaza. I guess might actually be going okay. I mean, this is the point at which we will find out if it's okay or not. Where's our damn ride? They're coming! If they catch up, it could be dangerous. Take them out while the hostage is safe.
Visual contact.
Okay, that went better than expected. Our ride's here. Get on. Win. Win, win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Succeed. Congratulations on the success of the operation, boss. Thanks to you, my subordinate was safely extracted as well. I truly appreciate it. He'll need some time to recover after being held for so long, but fortunately there doesn't seem to be any serious health issues. I hope we can continue this kind of cooperation going forward. I'll do everything I can to support you through the police as well. May I ask that you share the intel acquired from Carlos's interrogation? Whenever you take on jobs related to drug cartels, I can provide police resources or requests to support your work. And if I may ask one more favour, would you consider taking in my subordinate as an operator for your company? He may be a rookie, but he was one of the top talents in the narcotics division. He was selected for that dangerous undercover mission because of his skills. But now he's lost his position with the police, and the Plaza and cartel likely know his identity. If CSS would accept him, his safety would be guaranteed, and you will have found yourself a capable talent. He himself wishes to repay the debt he owes for saving his life. If you're willing to accept him, he says he'll gladly put his life in your hands. I'll take my leave now. Things must be chaotic, and I need the help with the aftermath of the recent shootout. I'll contact you again. The operation is complete, boss. Carlos was secured without issue. We'll transfer him to the client right away. They've requested your presence as well, alone. It seems they want to share some information with you. Make a good impression, and we might land our next job with them. Yeah, we're not getting Vendetta. Christian is the Breacher. We're gonna re-roll, see if we can... Oh, yes, we can get Breaching. Breaching damage. Nice. You're here. It's been a while since we've met in person, boss. First of all, good work on the mission. Thanks to you, we secured him without a scratch. I want us to keep working together, so I'd like you to join the interrogation. Using comms leaves too many traces. As much as I'd like to catch up, this takes priority. Now, shall we take a look at our new friend? Who are you? Are you with the Bagata cartel, or is the Plaza out to kill me after all? I've told you time and time again, the reason I went absent when the money laundering plant got assaulted was because I had a date, alright? Even as a facility manager deserves a day or two off. And thanks to that, we ended up chasing shadows. Not to mention being stuck doing twice the work hiding among the Plaza's goons. What, hold on? So you're the ones who raided the facility? From the way you dress and act, you're clearly not cartel. Oh no, so that's what this is. Of course. There's no way the cartel or the cops would torch their own laundering site, nor could they pull off an arrest operation like this. You're with the company, right? The US intelligence agency? I've seen types like you in Hollywood movies. Oh god, does that mean I've become a target of the United States? Ha! I'm honestly impressed. You catch on fast, Carlos. I like that. You already know my name, don't you? Of course you do. That's why you're here to arrest me. Which means... this is about the plan the Plaza's been executing lately, isn't it? Because you're after intel on that new drug, right? Oh, I like that you're getting straight to that point. Now then. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything you want to know, so... You sure volunteer fast. Of course, even a drug lord ruling their cartel wouldn't survive the US or the company that targets them. And to be after someone like me? That means I'm completely screwed in every possible way. I'm not some idiot who can't read the room. I know when to lay flat and beg for my life. Fine, if you're willing to cooperate fully, I'll guarantee your safety. Someone like you isn't hard to replace. You're sharper than I expected. I like that. It looks like we've got ourselves a useful little pawn on the board. Would have saved a lot of prep if I'd have known you'd fold this quick. Do you know how hard it is to get the equipment and a doctor lined up? Please don't go that far. I'll answer whatever you ask. Just think of me as a vending machine. Insert a question and I'll spit out whatever intel I've got. Then I guess it's time to drop on the first coin. I heard San Francisco Plaza got its hands on a new drug. Start talking. One day the boss showed up saying he had some great new business opportunity and bought in some drug I've never seen or heard of before. I don't know where he got it, but he said he had enough to launch a business. The boss had been harbouring resentment for being disregarded within the cartel. He said he'd start his own cartel built on this new business. But let's be real. You think small-time country fry like us could have the means to produce it and secure routes to smuggle and sell it? Not a chance. When one of the guys said that, the boss said that money fixes everything and told me to gather funds by any means necessary. He might as well just ask me to rob a bank. He said to do it without drawing the cartel's attention, so I worked myself half to death trying to scrape it together. I just happened to take one day off and that's when all hell broke loose. Seriously, how did you even find out? Well, I guess this is what they meant when they said there's nothing the company doesn't know. Alright, next question. Where is the new drug being kept? Unfortunately, even I don't have that information. Wait, I'm telling you the truth. The boss said it's too important, so only he would know until a route was secured. I swear I don't know. I'll ask again later if that's true. Then, what about the boss's location? He's at a villa on the outskirts. It's also a hideout, so the cartel probably hasn't found it yet. Ask the boss yourself. Alright, we'll confirm it. If it checks out, we'll consider your statements trustworthy. Leave the rest of Carlos's interrogation to us. If he's as cooperative, then there's no need for you to stick around. I'll contact you again once I get more details. San Francisco Plaza badge. This is the San Francisco Plaza badge that Carlos was carrying. Drug cartels usually don't wear badges like the Yakuza do. If caught, it would immediately reveal their membership, and forging them would be easy. Most members prefer to blend in and appear as ordinary civilians. According to Carlos, this badge is more like a souvenir, a medal awarded for loyalty or achievements to the Plaza boss. But bosses who give out such badges are rare. It seems the San Francisco Plaza boss really wanted to build his own kingdom. Well, as you can see, it's a pizza box. The facility usually serves meals like arepas of rice and beans, but it seems they also provide special treats like this. Although major American chains haven't expanded here, Cordivia has its own local pizza brands that offer delivery. However, due to security issues, this isn't common. Drug cartels are usually ruthless with prisoners and traders, but Carlos seemed well liked since the members shared pizza with him. Whether they shared from their own or ordered it specifically for Carlos, it's clear he had a close relationship with the members. This is a world-renowned film magazine, apparently part of Carlos's personal collection. Hollywood movies are hugely popular, even in Cordivia, practically dominating the cultural market. Native Cordivian films are rare, and theatres mostly screen Hollywood productions. I've heard Carlos is almost a movie buff when it comes to Hollywood films, so it's no surprise he subscribes to an American film magazine. However, allowing such a magazine for a detainee is quite unusual. Oh, this issue features a special article on Jurassic Park. Sounds interesting. At first glance, these look like ordinary tools, but they were apparently used as torture devices by the Plaza. Luminol tests revealed they were covered in blood. Drug cartels and torture go hand in hand, rooting out traitors, internal control, warning hostile forces, using violence to demonstrate power and cruelty. Primitive yet the most direct method. Compared to waterboarding, these people employ all sorts of brutal methods. They don't even bother hiding the evidence. Instead, they display the gruesome results almost like trophies. Carlos doesn't seem to have been a victim of such torture, but if the operation had been delayed, he wouldn't have been safe. These are pages used by the Plaza members to communicate. They can send simple messages using numbers or short phrases. The drug cartel needed a way to stay in contact at all times for sharing enforcement intel or summoning members, making pages an innovative and widely used tool. Although limited to short messages, prearranged signals or codes allowed them to convey plenty of information. They could also use nearby payphones or borrow phones for immediate calls. Someday, like in the movies, everyone might carry a phone, but until then, pages play a crucial role. Boss, Pedro's here. Says the police have a job for us. Figured you want to hear him out, so I brought him in. Good to see you again, boss. I'm Detective Pedro, Narcotics Division, Cordivian Central Police. It's been a while since last operation. I appreciate your help back then. Well, thanks for sharing the intel you got from Carlos. That information made this operation possible. As you know, the Bogota cartel and San Francisco Plaza have been clashing in this area. Plaza took a heavy hit during the Carlos rescue operation, so things have calmed down for now. But as long as they're still around, it's only a matter of time before the fighting starts again. The cartel has no intention of leaving San Francisco either. We still don't know why the Plaza turned against the cartel, but clearly the cartel wants to find out. To get answers and stabilize the region, we're planning to arrest the Plaza boss, Julio Vargas. Within the cartel, he's known as El Pavo, which means the turkey. The nickname fits. He's not much to look at, but he's reckless and fearless. He doesn't like being called that though. Anyway, no one's seen him in a while. He likely went into hiding after the clash. According to Carlos, he's hiding out in a villa in the outskirts. This mission was my proposal, and is full approval from the Central Police. Based on what we've learnt from Carlos and other findings, we got a warrant issued. We're asking CSS to join the operation as a civilian partner and support the arrest. Your job would be to neutralize Plaza members guarding El Pavo and prevent the situation from escalating. Police leadership does not want casualties. Too many connections and bribes at stake. Honestly, boss, I don't like this. They just want us to take bullets for them. You might see it that way, but I believe the Plaza is already weakened. This was the only way to get the operation approved, and I trust CSS can handle it. I also think your sponsor would support this. If the Plaza is dealt with, we can move on to the cartel. Prep time is estimated at 2 weeks. It's a time-sensitive operation, and we'll have a better shot with a surprise approach. HQ is still ironing out the final details, so I'll keep you updated. Then I'll be looking forward to hearing a positive answer from you. Okay. Oh boss, now that I think about it, there's something else I'd like to discuss aside from the operation. Back when you secured Carlos, you also rescued my subordinate. He was undergoing treatment for the torture he sustained at the hands of San Francisco Plaza. But as of today, he's ready to return to action. As I mentioned before, he was officially discharged from the police during his undercover assignment, so he has nowhere left to return to. Though the torture took a toll on his body, he's determined to repay the debt he owes you for saving his life. From my side, I'd be grateful if you could take him in to help take him in to keep him safe from the cartel. He harbours even more hatred towards the drug cartels than I do. If you train him properly, I believe he could become a valuable operator. He may even prove useful in your upcoming operation. I'll entrust him to you and contact you again with the operation details. Salary changes, salary changes. Oh hey, it's a sharpshooter. What does he have? The Laughing Man. I like how his name here is Sonrisa and his name here is Sonleisure. He has insane tactics and perception growth. His mood is capped at 60. I've exceeded the maximum number. Yeah. Cannot be fired due to the modifier. Oh my god. I guess we get rid of Jack. There's Control. We've reviewed the Cordivian Central Police Operation Plan. That detective, Pedro, didn't I say he'd be favourable to our op? He's got some wits about him. I'll give him that. Still, I have reservations about allowing him to participate in an official police operation. The Cordivian police may care about maintaining peace in the San Vicente region, but to be honest, that's not my concern. As a member of the company, my duty is to protect the security of the United States. In that sense, the Plaza's new drug is my top priority. Carlos also stated that only the Plaza's boss El Pavo knows where the drug is located. That makes tracking him all the more important. The problem is, we're investigating this case unofficially. Given the risk of diplomatic fallout, the company can't afford to reveal its involvement. The same reason our connection to your company, CSS, remains off the books. So if you participate in an official police operation, it could put us in a difficult position. Even if Pedro decides to share intel from El Pavo's interrogation, it would still be difficult for us to access any information on the new drug ourselves. And judging by the current state of the Cordivian police, I doubt that simply uncovering the drug will be enough to resolve the situation. Evidence could conveniently go missing, or worse, public disclosure could allow the Bagada cartel to reclaim it. It's unclear whether the Cordivian police will even cooperate, but if you don't participate at all, then we'll have no way to intervene. If what we fear comes to pass, fine, I will accept the request. Join the police in their arrest operation. Pedro hasn't likely figured out who we are, but he's smart enough to keep it to himself, which means he's probably willing to pass on any intel obtained from El Pavo's arrest, and with that, we can make our move before anyone else does. I'll be tied up for a while with prep work and Carlos's interrogation. This is now official job anyway, so I'm leaving the rest to you. Arrest El Pavo and secure the intel. Good luck. Okay, and I am going to take what are you going to say? 5-10 minutes? I think we're worth 10 minutes. So yeah, I'll be back in about 10. Okay, I'm back. And so we did get our blessing from our boss, or our usual boss. To do this mission. We got told, do the mission, secure the man, have a... no. We get told to have a party. Get the intel from Pedro. Party does sound good though. I mean, we shouldn't spend that money. We should just do that. Squad power 39. Only one bonus objective. Raphael failed. Average mood to go up? Okay. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't think I could afford that. What's the operation even look like? Okay, we can use a charge here. It's the only place we can use dynamic. What? I don't know if the charge is which side the charge is better on. I'm sure we'll find out though. I think we want David's grenade there. I don't know. Eddie's grenade here, maybe. I'm just gonna leave that as it is for now because I want to look at the market. Anything better than what we have? Oh, that's better than what we have, and it's on sale. Oh yeah, and we don't have a certain amount of money objective. We don't need to keep money, so we spend it all. Yes, yes, perfect strategy. Actually, we can sell bad stuff. Anything that's like 5 and doesn't have a good modifier, we sell. Military is a good modifier. It's no longer the perception boost. There is a party. Wait, 48.0, 49.1, that's 1.1, right? So in theory, that should max. He's still going to take like multiple days to max. We should split this into like the 2 different things. And also this here. You're bad at shooting, okay. What are you the worst at right now? Apparently, perception. Wait, what do you have bonus for? Perception and tactics. You know what? You can just go. No, don't only do perception, but you can definitely focus on perception. Boss, we received contract from Pedro. Putting him through now. I'd like to offer a proper greeting, but this isn't the time. I'm contacting you because there's something you'd need to know. There have been a few changes to the operation, boss, and unfortunately they're not exactly good news. First off, there was a political issue during the upper level discussions about the operation. The regional police department demanded to be involved. The guess was that since they're a lower tier cartel subgroup operating within the San Francisco area, the matter falls under the regional police's jurisdiction, not that of the central police. As a result, both the central and regional police will be participating in this operation. More specifically, CSS will move in first to neutralize Plaza members stationed around the lethal, belonging to their boss, who goes by the name of El Pavo. If they resist, you are authorized to use lethal force. Once the area is cleared and secured, I'll arrive with the Cordovian Central Police's team to arrest him to take El Pavo into custody. In the meantime, the regional police will be setting up checkpoints in a perimeter around the villa. They'll be tasked with arresting any Plaza members attempting to enter or leave the area. Only, as I've mentioned before, the regional police often have close ties with local cartels. You could say a cartel's success depends on its connections to the government's authority. From the cartel's perspective, it's less risky to avoid messy complications, and for the police, taking a bribe is much safer than risking their lives or endangering their families by getting involved. There have been other signs of corruption, so there's a good chance he'll start making various requests under the pretense of coordinating with CSS. I apologize for the inconvenience, but to ensure the operation proceeds smoothly, I'd appreciate your cooperation as much as possible. I'll contact you again once preparations are underway. I'm counting on you. Another dinner. We still haven't got new ones of these. Why is your mood so bad? What the hell? I don't think he can do free exercise. That's a problem. Oh, David's mental can no longer improve. I mean, he does tactics now. We're not going to be able to manage that, so you just do that. Yeah, you're kind of screwed. You're not in a good position. Same with you. What the hell? All these parties are taking a toll. Too big of a toll. I've got, if they're only doing one thing, they should be doing like the most intense version of it. So I just want to check their food or their whatever that leftmost option is. Yeah, we can manage with this. He's good at perception and tactics. Honestly, I'm tempted to just switch that over to tactics. Let's train his best things first. And in order probably, so that first. I don't know, if we do this, can we run it like that? I guess we can. A bit risky, but it'll do good. Oh, David's perception. Right, yeah. Okay, Braun, you are a breacher. Gonna reroll and ballistic durability of the enemy hit. No, just get max health. Boss, the police are here. You haven't done anything shady, right? I mean, I haven't. Oh no, this is about this illegal U-turn, is it? It's probably related to the regional police involvement Pedro mentioned yesterday. I'll bring them in. So, you're the PMC joining the operation to apprehend the San Vicente Plaza boss. What was it? CSS, right? Authorizing a PMC I've never even heard of to take part of doesn't exactly inspire confidence. I'm guessing you paid the right bribes to get yourself in, hmm? I'm Alfonso, head of the local precinct. I'll be representing the regional police in this operation. Looking forward to working with you. It looks like the Central Police are in rough shape. Either that or Detective Pedro, the one who planned this whole operation, doesn't have much pull. Authorizing some small-time, no-name PMC to assist with the arrest instead of using proper police special forces? Seriously? Are they just looking down on us because we're from the countryside? Either way, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole thing falls apart. And if it does, Detective Pedro the one who put this plan together, will be the one to take the fall. We stand to take the losses too. If my men die on the job because we trusted some third-rate PMC, who's going to take responsibility? I'll need proof you're worth trusting. Let's start with something simple, like finances. In a capitalist society, the easiest way to gauge a company's credibility is by looking at its funding. Secure the target amount and submit the paperwork. Maybe then I'll start to trust you, at least a little. At the very least, don't get in the way of the operation. I'll be waiting. He's literally the textbook definition of an insufferable cop. Still, if we want to stay in this operation, we'll need to maintain a working relationship with the regional police. It's not an official request, so technically we could ignore it. But if possible, we should accept it to quell their discontent. Boss, please figure out a way to raise funds. I'll review the documents we need to submit. Let's hope this request is the first and last of its kind. I'd rather not see that guy's face again. David is happy. Braun wants leave. Braun's mood is good. We could just not give him leave and he'll still be happy. Oh, now they want us to have at least $1,000. 10,000. Numbers are hard. Apparently numbers are hard, yes. We have new dispatch missions. And Raphael's not going to be qualified to do any of them. I can't afford a new guy. But I also can't afford to not send someone out on a mission. David would have 100% chance. Wait, is he going to have a really high chance for this mission? Because it's only 2 days. 35%, 30, 40. We'll try that. If it works well, we get a reward. They want perception up. Needs training perception. We'll wait one more day. I think. One more day, yeah. One more day. Okay, we don't need to throw parties anymore. We do need to talk to Raphael. Or maybe, you know, give him a drink. And then talk to him. We should see if we can do like the full max training schedule. Oh yeah, we can. At least for him we can. Raphael might maybe be a bit trickier to do this with. We will see. Yeah, I mean we can pull those down a bit. Shooting is the one that we would increase, if anything. That's what he's bad at. Okay, Christian, gonna go technical lab there. I don't think, yeah, we can't afford to increase that number. Santino should be fine. Santino is working like as hard as he can. I think 0.4 is about as good as I'm going to get out of him. Ron has a problem with shooting, so we don't train him on shooting. Not yet. Not until perception's filled. That's pretty good numbers. There's Sonrisa, tactics, and then perception. .6, probably as good as we're going to get. However, we could do that. Like, Christian's physical can no longer improve. I do want to toss out Raphael and replace him at some point. Okay. Eddie is SMG guy. Fish after spotting an enemy is a crit. What's the crit chance? Probably not good. The fact that I can't see his crit chance here is annoying. I guess we just take sufficient supply, not reply. This guy's probably going to be using a DMR. Maybe we get one shot turnaround. That seems good. This is Pedro. I heard about yesterday. Sounds like you had a rough time. That man, Chief Alfonso, pulls the same thing with us. He kept yapping about his visit to you yesterday. Something about hiring amateurs. He throws his weight around just because of his rank. It's like he genuinely believes he's in charge of the whole operation, like he's the one calling the shots. Honestly, I'm sorry for asking you to get along with him, but the truth is, we do need his cooperation if we want this op to go smoothly. To be honest, this is just how things are in Cordivia, and the Central Police aren't much better. When law and justice feel distant and money and violence are always close at hand, corruption and chaos are inevitable. If you want to change that, you have to change society, and if you want to change society, you have to change the institutions behind it. But neither of those things happen just because someone at the bottom speaks up. My standing within the Central Police, or Narcotics Division for that matter, isn't exactly strong. I didn't graduate from the police academy, I'm not part of any faction, and all I get is flack for stirring things up. So if you want to change the system, you need results. You need to rise high enough that they can't ignore you. And if this operation goes well, it could be another step towards that. If you reform the police, fill it with people who have no ties to the cartel, and root the cartels out of Cordivia, this country might actually become a decent place to live. Although if that day ever comes, it might mean the end of your line of work, boss. In any case, I ask for your patience until we can apprehend El Pavo. Once he's in custody, we'll move against the Bagata cartel itself. And when that time comes, that Alfonso guy will be the one bowing to us.
Yeah.
Everyone's mood goes up by 2. Oh, this is pretty good. Like, I mean, apart from Raphael. Yeah, we'll praise Raphael. That'll increase his mood. I wanted micromanagement, or do I want sense of ownership? I want a sense of ownership. So we'll get chain of command, which is one more man. I have a budget of at least 10,000, right. This is where we send our best man on this, which is 40-35. I don't think we're getting better than that. Yeah, we're sending out Sonoriza for 2 days. And we're also going to send out Raphael. He's going to fail, but when he fails, we kick him. God, we are so, like, tight on money. So tight. Guess that's, we just need, that's enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. So we can save a little bit of money there. We're not going to be able to afford that. His stamina's low, actually. Just give him a rest so his stamina goes up. Actually, with how low we are on money, it might be better to give everyone a bit of a rest. I don't know though, maybe I will, yeah, maybe I will. What are we doing? We're doing that. Sorry, everyone gets a rest now. I just want to make sure that we are like max working these guys where they need to be improved. Actually, with him, yeah, with this guy, we actually want to put him on like a lower schedule because he's going to be really close and it's going to be like wasted the next day. Predict 35.2. I don't know why I'm matching that because there's like no point. I just want to make sure that no one is having like the better treatment. Okay, he is. Yeah, no one's having the better treatment. This one here can be a rest for you because you really need to work on the other stuff. Actually, should it be that way or should it be the other way? You should work on his lowest stat that doesn't have a negative. We want everyone's stats to be at least good. Wait, I think we had good at 60%, so we want everyone to be like at least 70%, I think. But also we want to save money. I'm here for the inspection. Is the operation prep going smoothly? It's dangerous to insert amateurs into an op, even so when those amateurs are carrying a gun. Inserting civilians into an official police operation is offensive enough on its own, but let me make this clear. If it compromises the op in any way, it won't end well. I've heard that the Central Police do nothing but slack off at their desk when there's no active case, and now I see they really don't take their jobs seriously. You don't think accepting help from civilians to do a cop's job is disqualifying in itself? We might as well abolish the police and let the PMCs take over. Drug cartels are a problem, no doubt, but the fact that there are cops who undermine the authority of their own force is an even bigger one. I digress. The reason I'm here is because I've noticed a flaw in your operational plan. Executing the arrest before El Pavo escapes is critical. That means eliminating the enemy from a distance is essential. If you take out his men before they spot you, or the Central Police arrest team, you won't risk exposure. So take my tactical advice and add sharpshooters to your team. This is not a request, it's an order. I trust you weren't oblivious to something so basic. I'll be confirming this in the upcoming inspection. Eddie wants me to train Bronze Mental. Okay. So I need one sharpshooter in the squad as well. My sharpshooter will be back tomorrow. Brawn needs mental training. Which means we might have to pull him out of the double rest schedule. Can we... No. We have to go with this. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. David's shooting can no longer increase. Oh, nice. Whoops. You do tactical lab. Big tactical lab. Everyone's the discipline goes up by 5. David's mood goes down by 5. Eddie has indigestion. Oh my god, Braun has an ankle sprain. What is this RNG today? And Sunriza failed. The first inspection round is tomorrow, just a heads up. Not only Pedro, but Chief Alfonso will also be there to observe. If you end up failing, Alfonso's ego will skyrocket. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. We have to pass this. Why do I hate him so much? Well, not only does he look down on our company, but I've been pulling constant all-nighters preparing the paperwork he demanded. I really hope this arrest operation wraps up soon. But first, I'm counting on you to pass the inspection. And David wants me to have fewer pointmen. No. Sunriza, don't lose relationship. We can afford a little hit in discipline. Oh wait, I should have accepted David's request because I'm gonna get rid of Raphael anyway. God damn. I just realized we should do his tactical lab stuff. We have 1 day to keep the money. 1 day to keep the money. This guy's just in the tactical lab now. Oh. Why is this mood going down? Because he has an ankle sprain? Oh, stamina, I mean. Yeah, because he has an ankle sprain. Cool, I guess he should rest. No, he shouldn't, because he needs to actually improve his stuff. Oh my god. He can't. He just can't. He needs a rest. That's unfortunate. %100 chance, so we don't really want to send him out. Unless we have to. Okay, operation plan. We need... No, squad. We need a sharpshooter. Do we really need Santino? Do we really need Santino? We need a gun. That's the problem. Oh my god. What? Wow. Okay, we got like the best possible gun I think we can get right now for him. Yeah, there are like no rank 3 guns here. It is absurd. Who do we pull out? Like, Christian can immediately delete like the last room. Or part of it at least. I think that is actually the door we want to breach. Let's just double check. Yeah, I think we do want to breach there. And it should like delete the room more or less. And then I think we want 2 grenades. Do we swap out Santino? My god. Let's just I can't breach anywhere else, can I? No, I can't. Let's just try this. I mean, the order probably should be adjusted, but I just want to see how this goes. And also at some point I want to swap out Christian for the other breacher. I don't even remember where the grenades were meant to be used. This looks like it's going to be fine. Oh, I think there's one grenade here somewhere. Yeah. Very effective. And we just have the last room, which is where the breach happens. This should be very big. Very boom. Very, very yes. Yeah, okay, that's very easily a clear.
Mission accomplished.
Right, we do our schedule for the day. Discipline up. Oh, we're so close to that. That's unfortunate. I suppose there's a guy I can swap out who's slightly better, right? 30. Yeah, those are all in their 30s. These guys aren't even close. We do this the same. Commencing inspection. This time both Detective Pedro and Chief Alfonso will be joining at the inspection as observers. I'm expecting good results. Let's see how well you amateurs perform. I don't like his attitude. He makes it sound like we're taking some kind of test or something. It's irritating. Then all you have to do is pass the so-called test. What is that buff? He has increased hit rate. Interesting. Oh yeah, because he's over halfway through the mag.
Visual contact. Visual contact.
I forgot. Was there meant to be a grenade there? I feel like there was. Honestly, it might be better for him to be on the other side. Need like way more people. I might swap to what side he's on. The inspection results are in. I'd say they're satisfactory. What do you think, Chief Alfonso? They may have passed, but they've only passed with amateur skills at best. Do you really think they can arrest El Pavo with skills like that? I believe we've already improved ourselves, or is there something you're still unhappy with? You call this proof of your capability? How laughable. You only passed because you followed my advice to bring sharpshooters. Fine, at least you know how to follow orders. That gives me some hope. You'd better be properly prepared for the next inspection. He just said his piece and left. Well, he's not the easiest person to deal with. We've had our share of trouble with him too. Just please just bear with him until the operation. It won't be much longer now. We're even getting these stats up. Week 2, 16 enemies have become more powerful. That is fine. I can have one more operator. Christian wants time off. How about no? Your stuff's good enough. You know what? We might give... No, we can't give Braun time off. It's annoying that Braun has the injury. So we really need Braun's stats to go up. Oh wait, he's okay enough now. He can work his ass off. Nice. That's one way to put it. No wait, that was Santino I was looking at. God damn, wasn't it? Was it? I don't know. I'm confused. Who was I even looking at? I think I was looking at Santino on accident. Oops. I need to go down everyone anyway. Yeah, you do the double rest. You do a single rest. There's only one level of that. I just like to balance these. For no... There's no need to, but I like to balance them as much as I can. Raphael is not available. We will replace Raphael. No, we won't, because the policeman's going to come and say something dumb. We'll send Raphael as a sacrificial lamb for that, if it's still there when he comes back. Okay, Braun, if possible. It's not possible. Hold up, how much do we need him to gain per day? So he needs 27.2. He's at 23.2. So we need him to gain 2 per day. Oh my god. Braun is going to... Yeah, that's a yikes. That is a big yikes. I like to balance it as much as possible. We might just have to give him... we can't... Can we afford to give him a stamina hit? I mean, maybe. We might just have to give him the stamina hit. We also need to improve Sunrise's mood. At some point. Not right now, but just some point. What's in the market? We have Mark 3s. We have a Mark 3 grenade available. That is the only Mark 3 of any kind. As much as I want to hire someone new, it's like, I can't really do that. I don't know what the policeman is going to throw at me. Christian is thankful. And Braun has... Yeah, Braun's getting fucked. Chief Alfonso is here. He's gonna give us another headache. I'll leave him to you. It's your job after all, so don't hold it too much against me. The op is right around the corner now, and the preparation's going smoothly. Working with amateurs means I'll still feel uneasy no matter how hard you try, so if you think you're not up to it, back out now. But if you're dead set on going through with it, I have a little gift for you. This is a rifle fit for sharpshooters in the arrest operation. It may be pearls before swine, but with decent gear, maybe they'll manage to pull their weight. It's a custom piece made with a gunsmith I trust, a true craftsman, the same one I've entrusted with my own men's weapons. As for the price, well, it's steep. That's to be expected from something handcrafted by a master. If you're serious about joining this op, you'd better buy them. I don't want to hear excuses later about how the old op failed because your equipment wasn't up to standard. Don't even think about turning down my gift, that'll be all. Did Chief Alfonso leave? What was it this time? Rifle for the sharpshooters? Whoa, this price? Are they made of gold or something? This definitely isn't a normal price. Chief Alfonso's pockets must be feeling a little light these days. It might be wise to complete the side objective for the sake of smooth relations and a successful operation, but if it were up to me, I'd probably pass. I'll log it as a side objective. The call's yours, boss. At least one M14 police version. This is a shit gun, isn't it? I want to legitimately compare this, right? 250, 250, 26. Triple, slightly lower, slightly higher. Okay, maybe the damage at that point, just from the first four numbers, is like double compared to the gun he wants me to use. 7, 70, 20, 30. I still don't know how those numbers work, but 8, 17, negative 15, 5. I mean, that probably makes up for that to a degree. Because they're a power. You know, the power just says this gun is 3 times as good as his gun. I'm not using his gun. I'm just not. Screw him. Screw him so much. It is like legit absurd. I mean, I could talk to either of them. Okay, training time. Discipline +5. Brawn. We'll take the relationship hit. We can give Brawn a rest now, though. Oh. It's level 5 for Santino. What can we get? Grants additional ballistic durability plus 500. On the backline restores ballistic durability. That is really good. When hostile aiming at you is eliminated, recover 1.5% of max health. It's also really good. But not quite as good, I think. When shield is equipped, reduce incoming damage by 100% for 5 seconds when ballistic durability becomes 0 once per operation. Afterward, 50% of block damage is added as ballistic durability. I think this is the best. New dispatch requests things have arrived. It's been a while, boss. You look about just as tired as I am. I've been getting work to the bone on my end too. It seems like Chief Alfonso is trying to scrap the op before it even begins. Either that, or he's just as invested in pulling it off. Hard to say what his deal is, really. Not sure if you're aware, but Cordivia will be holding a presidential election next year. The left-wing opposition is standing up to the ruling party and threatening its support. They've gained support by putting an end to the armed struggle with the guerrilla after the Cold War. But many of those same guerrilla have since joined the anti-government opposition party. Now that the Cold War is over, they're pushing a political agenda instead of armed resistance, calling for a break from American influence, hegemony, and economic control. Of course, there are still many who support strengthening ties with the US, the Cold War's victor, but to win the election, the opposition will need a silver bullet. So now, the current president and ruling party want to show they're taking a hard stance against the drug cartels. That's why I was authorized to lead this operation, and why I'm aiming for a promotion. I don't know which side Chief Alfonso is really on, but given the circumstances, I'd like to believe that he's at least serious about the op. The operation is right around the corner. The arrest team is almost finished with their preparations, so I hope you'll give it your all right up to the end. It looks like next time we meet it'll be out in the field. I'm counting on you. Sonrisa. We can take the hit, I guess. Right, he has a max mood of 60%, doesn't he? I mean, of 60. So it's... Yeah. We can increase his mood to 60. No higher. Got it. Hold up. What is... He has low stamina. Oh yeah, we can give him a break. Just give him like a full break. Because he can have some fun. He needs a break. Like, so bad. We're probably going to replace Raphael, I imagine. Or something. And no one's taking more breaks than they need to. Everybody's training stuff that they... Point 8, yeah. Can we handle this? Yeah, we can. Quite easily. One's like over capping. Should be good.
Yeah.
Everyone's mood +5. I think Sonrisa's mood is maxed, right? I believe it is. Raphael failed. Everyone's mood +2. Raphael can take the hit. It's a really bad hit. We'll fix his back pain. Raphael. You might think you're in no condition to train. But is that really the case? It might be. It might be. Okay, he can do tactics and shooting. Can he? He shouldn't go so hard on the shooting. Apparently shouldn't go hard on the shooting at all. Santino's tactics and mental. Oh, Santino maxes shit. I'm waiting to get one more thing, but then it probably won't actually happen and it'll be annoying. So we get +5 discipline. There is a fight going on. They can both take a mood hit. And we lost some discipline. Still okay. Oh, Sonrisa. Killing a hostile, increased damage for 15% for 7 seconds. Increase rate of fire. Increase crit chance. Every... What's this take this cap at? 30? Up to 10 seconds for setting. I think this is bad if he's using a sniper. Honestly, Trusted Tool might be better, maybe. Yep, he came. Boss, Chief Alfonso's here again. The op's right around the corner, so I wish he'd stopped stirring things up. Honestly, I was about to slip away before he showed up. He's already here. Oh dear. I came to check on the final prep, and this is exactly why I hate working with amateurs. Even if you're just support staff, this level of discipline is a joke. Judging from this, I can't say I trust the mercs you're sending into the field either. Once the bullets start flying, it's a squad that follows orders and keeps their nerve that wins. Even cartel punks high off their minds can be dangerous if they're not total amateurs, but if your crew lacks discipline, there's no telling what could happen. Get your company's discipline scores to at least 80! Before the deployment. I can't believe I've got to be able to sit this close to start. He's gone. Sorry boss, I didn't mean to dump more work on your plate. This guy seems like he's really trying to tank the mission, always nitpicking, always barking orders. Nothing's ever easy right up till the end, huh? But once it's op wraps, we won't have to see his face again. Let's hang in there. I've logged Alfonso's discipline demands as a secondary objective. Like with the others, feel free to handle it at your discretion. 80. In 2 days. That is not happening. I'm just saying it now. That is not happening. Goddamn 80. This shit's absurd. Why is he not working harder? Wait, he can't work there. Oh yeah, that might be why he wasn't working harder. He can't work harder. Sonrisa. Why is this so low? We might have to back down a little on that and maybe raise that and balance the numbers. Is that no? I mean, that works. It's within my limitations that I'm going for. Select research, sense of ownership. Yeah. Why are they fighting? Can they stop fighting? Food poisoning. It's bad timing. Boss, we got word the operation will begin right after tomorrow's inspection. It hasn't even been that long, but I feel unusually drained. All the nitpicking must have taken a toll. Clients who don't micromanage really are a blessing. Definitely something to remember. If we fail to pass the inspection and we can't proceed with the operation, I don't even want to imagine the things we'll hear. So let's give it everything we've got. Boss, this time we don't get to decide when to deploy. The police have already set the operation date. Please keep in mind that deployment on the assigned date is mandatory.
Yeah.
David's mood increased. That's not really going to change anything. Okay, we're going to have to give Eddie a day a break. But that's fine because he's not really going to be doing anything anyway. Jesus. I guess that's one way to say it. Throwing mad shade on my guys. This has still only got the guns. It's annoying as hell. Let's just run a practice run. Oh, actually, yeah. Run a practice run at full speed. I want to compare the results in the last room. And figuring it should all just go fine. Because I feel like there should be a grenade there, but it doesn't get thrown. Which means in this last room, I think we just throw a grenade in one room and blast the other room. I mean, breach the other room. How many are in each room? Yeah, so I might try to switch the two and also use a grenade. See what works better. Who has grenades? Eddie and David. So, are we using a grenade? David apparently is in section 4, but he isn't actually. We'll swap those two. So he uses it there, David uses it there, Christian breaches. Okay. Let's see how this compares, and then we'll do the other one. I mean, let's see how this goes, and we'll do the other to compare. Okay, so we know the charge blows up those 3 guys. How does the grenade get used? That's a yikes. Let's try swapping them. Wait, there was no breach? Shouldn't Christian have breached? What? It looked like it went way smoother though, but... I want to see it with the breach. I want to see who the breach hits more than anything. Okay, it's just those first 2 guys. I do think that works. What if we put David and Christian up the top? This might be the beast. I wish I could just have it like simulated in a second up to like room 5 entry or something. I don't need to see this. We know this goes well. Oh yeah, I should adjust the guys' positions too. I think David Christian at the top, Eddie Sonrisa at the bottom, might actually just be the best. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's pretty good. I do like that. Yeah, I just want to check their positions. Why does it not say that? Oh, yes, it does. So he should go in position 4, ideally. He can go anywhere, he can go anywhere. He should be in 1 or 2. How much? It's looking like health and... Okay, yeah. David should be in front. Just want to make sure this doesn't change anything here. David and Christian, Edie and Sonrisa. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Make sure. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. We are good to go. The final inspection. Commencing inspection. The outcome of this inspection will determine whether we move forward with the operation, so do your best. I'm confident you guys will get through it just fine. Let's see if your skills live up to all that talk. It's him again. Can I just shoot him and say it was an accident? Don't say stuff like that unless you've got a death wish. Let's just get it over with. With how easy this is, I think it's kind of safe to say we can just go do the actual operation like immediately, or immediately on the day. I don't know if the actual day is immediately after this.
Visual contact.
I mean, the entrance to this place is always different, but it always goes well with our plan. The inspection is complete. Looks like you're all set for the operation. Things looking good enough to proceed. What do you think, Chief Alfonso? Well, I'm not exactly impressed, but because the training looked fine, it doesn't mean things will go smoothly in the field. Still, I can't deny that the operation prep is complete. You're not half bad for amateurs. I'm glad we finally see eye to eye on something. Now that's all that's left now is to arrest El Pavo in the field. Still, I can't accept the use of civilians in a police op. If something goes wrong, a fallen officer and a dead civilian are two very different things. With all due respect, Chief Alfonso, we're not just civilians. We're PMC operatives, and we've accepted the risks involved. Even so, that just makes you trained militia at best. This operation was approved by the higher-ups, so there's nothing more I can say. Unfortunate, this could have ended on a better note. It's nothing. I'll see you when the operation begins. He's gone. He may talk like that. But the fact that he isn't getting in the way of the operation probably means he trusts you, boss. I'm not sure what he meant when he said this could have ended on a better note, but knowing Chief Alfonso, it's probably nothing. Now, all that's left is to wait for the op. Operation Week has begun. Boss, the operation begins tomorrow. As I mentioned before, once a day comes, you'll be automatically deployed. Keep this in mind and make sure you're ready. Okay, what can we find on the market that we're actually going to use? What do we have? AR, SMG, SG, DMR. DMR. Any good things for sale? Shotgun military. 10% off. Yeah, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. We need to move the vertical standard grip to it. It's the same as we have. We could probably just buy all the attachments. And then figure out where to put each one. Actually, AR, I can upgrade that, maybe? I can not. I can get a WZ89 or FNC76. Let's get this. Probably. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. I think it's safe to say that I can actually sell anything that's 5. Or 4 with a bad mod, apart from attachments. We're not selling attachments. Like, civilian Uzi is bad. Military, those are all good. Okay, who needs the highest accuracy boost? In the extended range, up to 5 meters from the muzzle. That sounds like it goes on the shotgun. There's all the standard vertical grips. These are that's crit and accuracy. Okay. Right. Well, how many bird things did we have? Oh yeah. I'll see if I can get a body bunker. That's gonna be nice for the future. Start off with bird cages. We need 4 increased accuracy on 2 guys. So that'd be Sonrisa and David. So that's WZ89 and SVD. Okay, and then we have deals additional range within the extended range. Additional damage within the extended range. Additional damage within the extended range. 10% additional damage up to 5 meters from the muzzle. I guess that goes on the M870. And then I think we can have the PSO scopes on those guys. Next we have vertical standard grip, which I think we only put these on people who have the auto reload, to be honest. Tactical reload, that's what it's called. We definitely don't put it on Sonrisa. Is there any reason we want to put it on Eddie? It would be good on... Would it be good on Eddie? No, we only want it on David's gun. We want to rip that off. Then we have crit, accuracy. Okay. Yeah, so we'll give Sonrisa that, which is on the SVD. the one that gives accuracy. That one. Apparently they all give accuracy, but that one gives more. Yeah. Or something. I don't know. 125, 2050. Okay, so he gets the best crit one. He gets the peak. And then the other two get those ones. Okay, that's pretty much as good as we're going to get our guys, I believe. Oh yeah, dispatch. Santino 90%. So you don't have better than a 90% that we aren't sending on this mission? On either of these? No. It's just Raphael, Santino, and Braun, right? Yeah. 90. Wait, that's 90 on Santino. That's 90 on Braun. Okay. I can hire a man. A bit of Vanguard, maybe. Who's our bit of Vanguard? Not him. He's problematic. He's not bad. He's pretty good at actually. Well, I think we want this guy. Okay. Training. We want I think we want everyone to be like... Yeah, we want everyone to be at least 70%, ideally speaking. Apart from the new guys. We kind of just want the new guys to train. Yeah, we kind of just want the new guys to train. It's pretty accurate. This is worst at perception. And then shooting. Okay. Everyone's moves -5, but that's fine. We got contact from Pedro. Patching you through now. The operation begins now, boss. I trust that you're fully prepared. Everything is ready on our end. We just received word from Chief Alfonso that the checkpoints are in place. The arrest team will mobilize as soon as your CSS is deployed. If everything goes according to plan, it should take less than 10 minutes. Since this is a formal operation, standard radio protocol will be in effect during the mission. Good luck. This is it. Time to deploy the operators too. Let's go. Check that. David Christian, grenade breach, yep. We got this. This is the assault team. We've arrived at the operations site, commencing operation. This is the arrest team. We're en route to the site. Looks like we'll make it on time. This is the containment team. All units are in position. Let's see what you're capable of. Copy that. Neutralizing perimeter guards now. So our role is to roll out the red carpet for the cops, huh? It can't be helped. We're the ones who handle the dirty work after all. Let's just get this over with. This is the arrest team. We've just passed the first checkpoint. Well, about 85 minutes. Sounds like they're flying it. When cops speed like that, they probably turn their sirens on. We've passed the second checkpoint. Not long till now. Whatever. Uh-oh, we better hurry. We're doing fine. This is the arrest team. We're almost there. This is the assault team. The outside of the villa is being secured. All that's left is to clear the inside. They might try to kill El Pavo, so hold your positions until the arrest team arrives. It should be any second now. What the hell is that? A barricade? Why is something like that in the middle of the... This is the assault team. Arrest team. Do you copy? Arrest team? Ah, we're under... Arrest team, you're breaking up. Please retransmit. We're under attack. Unknown assailants. Damn it. They've even got a rocket launcher. Where the hell did that come from? They don't look like Cartel or Plaza. Their movements are way too professional. We've taken cover and returning fire, but there's no way we can push them back. We can't proceed with the operation. This is a containment team. There's been no reports of any breach in the perimeter. Then who the hell are these guys? Assault team, stay sharp. A few of them moving towards the op site. Damn it, get down, RPG. Arrest team, respond. Arrest team, come in. What the hell's going on out there? We've lost contact with the arrest team. From here on, I'll be taking command. An unknown armed group has overpowered the arrest team and is now heading towards the assault team's position. The operation is now aborted. We've assessed that the assault team has little chance of repelling them. Abort the arrest and withdraw immediately. Abort the operation? When we've come this far? Can't we just grab them ourselves and pull out? Civilians aren't authorized to make arrests. The containment team will handle El Pavo. Assault team, withdraw immediately. Didn't he just say the armed group's dangerous, and now he can think the regional police can handle them? Hold on, the target's on the move. El Pavo's making a run for it. What do we do? Containment team's blocking the road. They'll catch him soon. Just pull out before the armed group gets here. Wait, we're really letting him go like this? Follow him. We didn't come all this way just to let him slip away. Damn it, this is exactly why I didn't want civilians who don't follow orders involved in the operation.
Visual contact.
Wait, isn't that Chief Alfonso? Did the police actually manage to arrest El Pavo? Oh, that's not happening. And just when things were starting to ease up, you really don't know when to back off, do you? Something feels off. El Pavo and the San Vitoso Plaza have always been good neighbours, and he's been making generous donations to help the regional police maintain peace. He doesn't cause trouble, and neither do I, nor my men will have anything to worry about getting shot while we're out on patrol. They're nothing like the Bacard cartel. That's why, if possible, I wanted to settle this quietly by calling off the operation under the pretext of poor preparation. But things didn't turn out that way. I regret that too. And the ones that attacked Pedro's arrest team was... That wasn't us though. It might have been another one of El Pavo's good neighbours. If El Pavo were to get arrested, our dealings with him would be exposed and we'd rather avoid that. So how about you back off quietly, huh? HQ, these guys actually are about to open fire. If we just stand around, this place is going to turn into a Wild West saloon shootout. Any plans? Boss, it's too dangerous to engage the regional police. Even if we manage to overpower them, it'll still cause serious problems. Let's pull back for now and deal with this matter later. I see. Even if you make it out of here alive, this won't end well. This is exactly why civilians are a liability. Still, given how dangerous the operation and the situation already are, the cleanup shouldn't be too difficult. Things are going to get messy. But we can't just die, can we? Get ready. HQ, this is the assault team. Hostile forces are being neutralized, awaiting further instructions. Things are getting messy, but now's no time to dwell on it. Assault team, the unidentified armed group is still in the area. It's too dangerous to engage. Evacuate the zone immediately. The operation is a failure. We're worried about the arrest team too, but for now, we need to prioritize our own safety. Wait, does that mean we just killed Alfonso? Or... I hope so. Everyone made it back without engaging any armed groups, thankfully, but the mission failed. I'm not sure if the arrest team that got ambushed made it out safe. Ah, communications. It's Pedro. I'll patch him through now. So you're safe too. That's at least some relief. We took a serious hit on our end, but we're still standing. I see. We failed to secure El Pavo, and Chief Alfonso was a collaborator with the plaza. I figured there'd be someone in the local police, but not someone that high up. I just got a call from local police. They found El Pavo's body, shot clean through the crown. Whoever did it knew what they were doing. The armed unit that clashed with the arrest team was highly trained and well equipped. Probably their work. Strange they went for a kill instead of protecting him. That ambush wasn't some random hit. They knew the op and wanted to shut El Pavo up. We don't know who's been backing them yet or why. What's certain is the mission failed, and I'll be the one answering for it. This mission was cleared by Central HQ. Even if it was an ambush, officers died under my command. And, unavoidable or not, we exchanged fire with the local police. Chief Alfonso might have been on the cartel's payroll, but this won't blow over quietly. We're the only ones who know what really happened, so let's keep quiet for now. The locals will suspect something. I'm sure some of their perimeter team was bought by the plaza too. And if you dig too deep, it'll obviously be your team was compromised. They won't bring it up, but it's going to be harder for CSS to operate here now. That's on me. I thought this would be my shot at a promotion. More pull in Central. Looks like all I'm getting is a demotion if I'm lucky. I'll update you on what's happening on the inside. And if you hear anything, I'd appreciate a heads up. Thanks for sticking it out. I'll be in touch. This is Control. I heard the police operation fell apart. Sounds like things went sideways fast. It's made our pursuit harder too. With El Pavo dead, it's only a matter of time before San Vincento falls under Bagata cartel control. That new drug we've been tracking will end up in their hands as well. Stopping them before they figure out what it's worth and getting it into the States is going to be much harder now. I heard about that mystery force that attacked the Central Police. I was wondering what gave San Vincento Plaza the guts to go toe-to-toe with the Bagata cartel. Turns out they had help. Their identity is one thing. What's stranger is their motive. Killing El Pavo instead of letting him talk means they were more afraid of what he might reveal than losing him. The company will prioritize watching this group. They're heavily armed and skilled. If you run into them again, do not engage until we're sure who they are. Anyways, what matters now is that our lead on the new drug vanished with El Pavo's head, which brings us to the next step. Hey there, boss man. Thanks again for pulling me out back there. I decided to make use of this guy. Turns out he's offering what you'd call total cooperation. I'm officially going undercover for the company, infiltrating the Bagata cartel. Kinda feels like I'm starring in my own Hollywood action flick. San Vincento Plaza is currently leaderless, and Cartel only has a record of being locked up there. He was sustained for siding with the cartel over the plaza. Now he's being rescued and pledging his loyalty back to the Bagata side. Through him, we'll plant an insider who can pass intel from inside the Bagata cartel. We'll track the new drugs production and movement from the inside. Beats are running for life or rotting in Guantanamo. With the bank company backing me, my plaza's gonna thrive. He knows exactly what'll happen if he fails to deliver or tries anything stupid. Of course, I never dreamed of being the next big kingpin, just wanted enough cash to kick back for life. This just gets me there faster. With Uncle Sam and the company backing me, I won't get pushed around anymore like my last boss did. I'll have the cash, the dirt on the others, and the muscle to make moves. Alright, the guy I escaped with? You said he's with Cordivian Central Police, Narcotics Division, right? You think you can help me get in touch with them, boss? It's always good to have friends in the right places when you're dealing with cartels and the narcotics division. That's perfect. Just to be clear, I'm not talking about bribery. There's plenty of ways we can both benefit. He gets his results, I take care of the competition. He sounds the alarm, I duck my head. He's clever, which is always a risk, but a shallow opportunist without big ambitions is easy to manage, as long as we don't ease up on surveillance. San Vincento needs time to settle, and it'll be a while before the new plaza under Carlos starts passing intel from inside the cartel. I heard there was trouble with the local police. We weren't directly responsible, but I regret the disruption caused by the investigation. Since we've decided to support you and your company, it is only right that we return the favor. As a private military contractor, I trust you have no issue taking on jobs in other regions. I happen to have a job that pays well, and won't keep you too busy, while Carlos handles the infiltration. Enjoy some time off there. I'll send the details soon. Start preparing to withdraw from San Vincento. We passed. This is an old wanted poster for our target El Pavo. He has been wanted for a long time. As a mid-level boss in the cartel, he's involved in drug trafficking, kidnapping, ordering murders, and everything. But having a wanted poster doesn't mean he'll be caught anytime soon. Ordinary citizens rarely see cartel leaders, and reporting them often leads to retaliation. Members might discover informants, and during investigations some police officers might link information. El Pavo probably sees this wanted poster as a trophy, a sign that he's become a major player. That is a lot of money. This is a badge of the Cordivia Central Police. Pedro left it as a memento, not expecting things to turn out this way. A police badge is a symbol of force, proof of authority, and dedication to public safety. Officers take pride in it, but sometimes it can be a danger. To criminals it's a target, and police often become targets in reality. This badge symbolises police cooperation and friendship, but it also carries the weights of the events behind it. A gold-plated M1911, lavishly decorated and fitted with a carved ivory grip. The kind of thing you would see with cartel bosses or dictators. Guns like this are not meant to be fired. They are both art pieces and status symbols. There is no practical use for a weapon this extravagant. It's a gun designed for war, but far too luxurious to even see combat. Ironic, isn't it? A uniform from a local soccer team based in the San Vincento area. In South America, soccer is not just a pastime, it is life. In Cordivia, it defines identity and fuels national pride, almost like a religion. That is why cartels often run professional teams or use them for money laundering. San Vincento Plaza is not quite a major player, but the symbolism still matters. For the poor, there are two ways to succeed. Rise at the top as a soccer star, or climb the ranks of a drug cartel. Television? The government reports that the oil drilling facility under development in the area is nearing completion. Meanwhile, anti-government guerrillas remain active in the region, with military forces stationed there. There's a breaking news update from the Belo Rojo area. To be continued. So yeah, that is all of the campaign missions in the early access so far. They must be getting I think it's one every month or two or something. Something like that. They're gonna add, I believe it's 9 more, and they expect it to be done by, a year or so, I think? Or was it? It was either a year or within the year, one of the two. I guess that will be it for today. I'll find someone to raid on Twitch. Anyone doing anything related in any way whatsoever? I don't think so. Actually, what is this person doing? That is not related. I'm trying to think. Yeah. No one I know. Actually, let me just check other places. There might be someone who I don't know that's... I mean, someone who I know that I just don't follow yet. If not, I'll just raid into... Wait a second. Did I miss that? Did that end already? It might have. Okay. Let's check one other place real quick. Okay, yeah, we're raiding the Spellcaster Guild and it's playing some kind of tower defense game, it looks like. I need to check. When is Memoriopolis actually coming out? Like, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if Memoriopolis is coming out before or after next stream. If it's before, then I'll be doing it tomorrow. If it's after, then I don't know, I might do something else or I just might not stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. For now, bye bye.